Here are the top breaking news for today, being on the 26th of June 2026. Politics and governance. Vice President Shettima activates early flood measures. As the rainy season peaks, Vice President Kashim Shettima has directed the Anticipatory Action Task Force AATF and NEMA to activate early coordination structures, the fusion and trigger room concepts. This follows the National Economic Council's recent approval of a 83.2 billion naira flood intervention fund aimed at shifting from reactive emergency response to proactive management. Customs CG tenure extended. President Bola Tinubu has granted a final 6-month tenure extension to the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, extending his leadership beyond the previous expiration dates. Security: Owerri drainage blast investigation. The Nigerian Police Force has launched an investigation into an explosion in a drainage system in Owerri, Imo State, which resulted in 2 fatalities. Authorities are working to determine the origin and nature of the blast. Terrorism death sentence in Sokoto. A Sokoto State High Court has sentenced 3 individuals, including a foreign national, to death following conviction on terrorism-related charges. Economy and infrastructure. Fubara pushes for blue economy investment. Rivers State Governor Similaye Fubara called on the organized private sector to quickly invest in Nigeria's blue economy, marine and maritime sectors. Speaking at a NACCIMA conference in Port Harcourt, he warned that a lack of local investment is leaving a vacuum for unregistered foreign entities, particularly in deep sea fishing. Tinubu commissions Premier Hotel/highlight infrastructure. While commissioning the remodeled Premier Hotel in Ibadan, President Tinubu reiterated that ongoing economic reforms and major nationwide infrastructure developments, such as investment along the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, are intended to lay a long-term foundation for the country's economic stability. Health: 217 billion medical education boost. The federal government has committed over 217 billion naira to healthcare training and medical colleges. Of these, 120.5 billion naira is allocated for 2026 infrastructure upgrade, equipment procurement, and the establishment of new nationwide medical stimulation and technology centers. NCDC fights parallel agency bill. At the House of Representatives public hearing, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) formally opposed a bill attempting to create a new National Institute for Public Health and Infectious Disease. NCDC Director General Dr. Jide Idris warned lawmakers that the bill would cause governance conflicts, duplicate the NCDC's current mandate, and weaken public health emergency responses. NHEA 2026 awards tonight. The 12th Annual Nigeria Healthcare Excellence Awards (NHEA) take place tonight at the Eko Hotel and Suites in Lagos, focusing on local manufacturing and digital healthcare transformation. Education. Nigerian universities raise a global rankings. The Federal Ministry of Education announced that Nigeria has increased its reputation in the 2026 Times Higher Education, the Sub-Saharan Africa University rankings, moving from 21 universities to 24. The University of Ibadan, University of Lagos, the Bayero University of Kano were highlighted among the top performers, which the ministry attributes the ongoing quality assurance and governance reforms. Foreign affairs. International recognition for flood funding. United Nations Resident and Humanitarian Corridor Mohammed Fall commended Nigeria's proactive funding for climate disasters, stating that Nigeria's systematic approach to anticipatory action serves as a framework blueprint for other nations across the Africa continent. These are all the breaking news we have for now. And then please join the live stream, because we'll be debating about the policies of this present administration, and we'll also be talking about these news headlines, and we'll also be debating about who should the Nigerian people support in the next coming general election coming up 2027. Also know that on the live stream there are different ways in which you can support the host, so please do well to support the host in all of these categories that will be announced by the host on the live stream. And take note, the live stream program starts every day 7 p.m. at Nigerian time. So save the time, and when it's time, do well to join the live stream. Every Sunday, we normally have box battle. It is the same time, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. So please do well to join. Take note that Nigeria has a diversity of different culture, tradition, languages, and ethnicity. Please do not promote hate in any of these categories, but let national unity, national building, and national interest be your number one priorities. I remain the bitter truth, no time.